Hello and welcome to the week ahead. So very much given that Greece is just really the main topic in the marketplace zone, I'm kind of just going to stick to that. So just to recap what we saw over the weekend starting off, so there were two real main things that we saw. So firstly, we saw Greek PM Tsipras call a referendum for the Greek electorate, whereby they will decide on July the 5th whether to accept or reject the current bailout measures which are on the table posed by their creditors. So this is on July the 5th, and very much be something that we'll be looking forward to throughout the week. And secondly, we did also see the ECB take the decision to maintain the ELA at its current level, so therefore not extending it, and this is currently a level which the ECB themselves view as inadequate for Greek banks. So subsequently, this enforced a hand to the Greek government to impose capital controls on Greek banks, which will remain in place until the referendum is carried out. And one thing just to bear in mind is that Greek assets will also be closed during this time period, with the ASC and Greek bonds not having traded today. So just in terms of the market reaction to this, at the European Open today, we did see the Euro Stoxx future fall by 7%. It's absolutely huge moves, with the Bund soaring over 200 ticks at the Open. So really very much feeling the heat from the news. However, interestingly, some of these moves have actually paired. So there's still a bit of ground to go until we do close the gap, but a lot of these moves have been paired somewhat. That's mainly emanated from the fact that there hasn't actually been too much of a contagion effect. So like Goldman Sachs did speculate that the Italian and Spanish spreads could be as wide as much as 150 to 175 basis points given this potential contention fears. However, this has not been the case. At the Open, they're only wide of around 30 basis points. So therefore, just insulating some of the fears into Greece itself and not having spread throughout the Eurozone region, which is something people have speculated that Tsipras could have expected when he did take these measures, and he could have maybe potentially thought that this could have forced the hand of the EU creditors, but however, this has not been the case. So just in terms of where we stand at the moment, so all eyes are very much on tomorrow. So we do have that upcoming IMF payment, which is very, very unlikely to be made. So to recall, it's that bundled payment, whereby Greece did defer this payment. However, it is very, very unlikely this will be made now. Although we did see some comments from EU senior official over the weekend suggesting that Greece could actually be granted a bit of a grace period over the next few days. And furthermore, it's also circulated that Greek PM Tsipras has written to Eurozone finance ministers asking them to reconsider their position on the bailout measures that have been proposed. So as it stands, there hasn't really been any current formal feedback, so we are very much just awaiting this. And like I said, the key date for your diaries is also July the 5th, whereby we will see that referendum held by the Greek electorate. So that's all for me, and thank you for watching.